Welcome to the Cloth Diaper Podcast, a weekly podcast dedicated to everything cloth diaper. Seriously, join me every week as we talk with your favorite brands, retailers, and cloth diaper mamas from around the world. Okay. Welcome to the Cloth Diaper Podcast. This is show 2. I'm Bailey, your host, and we're talking about cloth diapers with a guest today. All the show notes for tonight's show can be found at clothdiaperpodcast.com. And why don't you introduce yourself? Who do we have with us today?
Hi, I'm Bailey's husband. I'm Eric.
And you're a cloth diaper dad.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you cloth diaper by choice?
Not really.
No? Would you have cloth diapered if there wasn't me? Would you have asked for cloth diapering in your life?
No.
Why not?
Just wouldn't have been on my radar.
I guess it's not really something that you think about at night.
I think, the disposables are just kind of the default.
That's unfortunate that it has changed so much in 50 years that disposables are now a default.
Yeah, they're the starting point.
Well, we're going to try to change that.
Okay.
What kind of questions should we ask? Okay, so in the cloth diapering world, dads seem to be the one reason why people don't cloth diaper.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I've talked to other people, and sometimes the dad just says just no, or that's not really a question.
I know. Well, that's true. Do you have a few guys at work who cloth diaper?
I don't actually know.
You had that one guy, he was using the G diapers and the disposable inserts.
Yeah, I think he's the only one I've ever mentioned it, but it's because he saw my kid, right? It's not something that we talk about on the trains.
You don't talk about it at work?
No.
Oh, not like at play dates where...
No. So, what kind of diapers do you put on your kid's butt?
That's fair enough.
It's just not guy talk.
I guess it's not really guy talk. Maybe you should start making it guy talk, and then we could normalize cloth diapering.
Then I have to be that cloth diaper guy.
Yeah, that's okay. Tomorrow when you go to work, you should ask somebody how to cloth diaper.
If they cloth... Well, neither of these guys have kids.
You could still talk about it.
I guess so.
That might be a little weird.
I think I mention it sometimes.
Oh, my wife is a cloth diaper addict?
No, it's like my wife has a cloth diaper blog.
That's, I guess, and they go, interesting.
Pretty much.
Cool. So what's your favorite cloth diaper?
I don't know any of the names of the cloth diapers I put on. They're just in the cart, and I stick them on my children. I like stuff that takes pre-folds or some sort of generic insert. I don't like the all-in-ones because it's a pain in the butt to get the poop out of them, especially if the one with the loop thing.
Oh, like the Bum Genius Elementals that are like from front to back that have the attachment?
And the multiple strips, and then like the poop gets underneath, and then like the 2 strips, and then you're like waving it around.
So the cloth diaper world has convinced us that all-in-one cloth diapers are the easiest way to go. And you're saying that as a cloth diaper dad, you could care less about all-in-ones?
Yeah, because I think when we started, I thought the all-in-ones were, the cat's ass, or just would be the best. And the more I used the other stuff with just a folded, like 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
jammed in there, that's way better.
But only if I pre-assemble them, because if they're not pre-assembled, you seem to have a little bit of a momentary Bailey. There's no cloth diapers.
Well, no,
You're getting better.
I'm getting better.
You're getting better.
They don't have to be pre-assembled. I mean, pre-assembled is nice, but...
But you've learned, I guess. You've adapted.
Yeah, I can sort them out.
All right, last time we tried this. So this is our second time at trying to record a podcast. But the first time we did it, Anna was awake and she was saying, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy," during the entire podcast.
Who knew that you could hear our daughter and that she would be that loud?
Who knew I didn't know how to edit it out?
Yeah.
Anyways, you said that your favorite was Nuggles, and that's the brand that has the polar bear one and a camping scene. We have a pink one, a purple one, another pink one.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
that sound familiar?
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, because they're like tougher. They seem like durable without being like big, thick rubber or anything like that.
I guess they are kind of a thicker...
Yeah, they're more durable for sure.
The Nuggles is a size 2 cover, and it's a BC brand here in Kamloops.
They're BC.
Well, they're not made in BC, but it is a BC mom who owns and operates them.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so if those are your favorite cloth diapers, what do you think is the hardest thing about cloth diapering?
Hardest or like thing I like the least?
I don't know.
I don't like the stinky bathroom.
The bathroom is not that stinky.
The bathroom is that stinky.
Apparently, my husband thinks the bathroom is super stinky with the cloth diapers, and I would disagree. I don't think it's very stinky, so we're going to try something new. What are we trying in the bathroom right now?
Well, we bought that container thing.
We bought a plastic bin from Mother Ease with a mesh pail liner.
And Bailey was supposed to get the charcoal insert for the lid.
I opted out of buying the charcoal insert.
Because there's this big hole in the lid for airflow, because apparently you want airflow for your diapers.
Yeah, because it breaks down urine.
Right? And they sell some sort of charcoal filter so that airflow doesn't stink. But,
I don't think it stinks. I don't know if you have a super sensitive nose, but I didn't want to spend money on a charcoal filter when I thought it was kind of hokey. You think that charcoal will make a difference?
oh yeah.
So I should call Mother Ease tomorrow and buy one?
Please. Please. Right now, I put that container in our bathtub, and we've got a window over our bathtub, and I open the window, and now like there's some airflow. So I don't know what we're gonna do in the winter, but I'm just kind of tired of the
We've
stinky.
had 3 winters of cloth diapering.
And it stinks every year.
You never told me, I swear. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe I'm just becoming more sensitive to it.
Maybe Anna has like a different pee smell than Walter did.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it smells, but that's alright.
Maybe it's because we have 2 kids now.
Yeah, but one's
pee and
almost
poo a
potty
lot.
trained. Oh. So that's your biggest challenge right now is the stinky bathroom situation?
Well, you know what? That's the thing I dislike the most. My biggest challenge, I think, is what do I stick on this kid's butt, right? And we've got kids that are 2 different sizes. And there's the giant cart of diapers. And I'm like, well, which cover? And
I just don't have the time to organize it. And I'm just like, you're lucky that it even makes it on the cart and out of the laundry machine.
Okay, well, you know a lot more about your diapers than I do.
Well, I guess they don't all fit. So our biggest kid now is 35, 40 pounds. And he doesn't fit a lot of the cloth diapers anymore. So it's hard to kind of know which does fit him.
To be fair, he's, pretty much into underwear now.
Yes, hallelujah. Hallelujah. And now it's just a matter of you knowing where all the potty training pants are. I guess we could maybe transfer him right into underwear soon. We could go buy some real underwear.
Real underwear?
Not cloth training pants.
Not cloth training pants.
I'm still a little bit worried that he will make an accident. All right, listeners. So when do you know that you're good to go?
It's never good to go.
So we're just always going to need absorbent underwear?
No, I mean, you just have to do it and accept that occasionally he's gonna shit in his pants.
Pooping in his pants is not, it's the least of my concerns.
Are you thinking he's gonna, pee all the time?
Yeah. The hardest part about potty training is wiping their bums all the time. And you never quite get it all the way clean now.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I can tell in the training pants. Don't you ever see little brown squeaks?
What do you mean you can never get it clean?
Well, because now they're sitting on the potty, so he doesn't want, a wipe. He wants to use toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, you haven't changed enough bums yet.
No, I haven't been around for all the poops over the last week or so.
I guess not.
Because he kind of went away and...
So if there was one thing you could tell a cloth diapering skeptic dad, what would it be?
Pause.
Why? You don't know an answer?
Happy wife, happy life.
So just let her do it. Because you don't really do... You just change diapers. But you don't do the other stuff.
I think the agreement was we'll do cloth diapers, but I won't do the laundry for the cloth diapers.
Well, it's less that you won't do the laundry, but I don't trust you to do the laundry.
Well, there's a bit of both. But I think that was the agreement, as I said, we'll do cloth diapers, but I don't want to do the laundry. I remember saying that.
It's not that much laundry, listeners. Guys, it's okay. And modernbottombabies.com has a super handy cheat sheet that you could put on your washing machine, and you could use like a white erase marker. You could fill it out, and then Dad could just push all the buttons and do those steps. Sometimes I ask you to move the diapers into the dryer.
Okay, it's not that hard to do the laundry. I just wanted to have less contact with nasty poopy diapers.
Says the man who mostly rinses out diaper bums.
Yeah, I do more rinsing now.
Yeah. We're at this stage now where, like, you get pretty gross smears on the diapers. But even now, with Walter being mostly in underwear, we still spend a lot of time rinsing out underwear.
Do we?
Yeah. I feel like I'm always changing poopy underwear. Because that's been the one big thing that's been hard for Walter.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant recently.
Oh, no.
We're kind of in a transition.
That's true. It's nice. It's nice to be in the transition out of cloth diapers. But I'm going to miss it. That's why we're going to do a cloth diaper podcast. Right?
Right?
Are you going to be my regular visitor?
No.
So, over the 3 years of being Cloth Diaper Dad, what's the biggest drama you've ever heard about cloth diapering?
Oh, that lady with the prints.
That lady with the prints.
I don't know who she was or is or what brand. Is it Blueberry?
Oh, yeah. Blueberry and their prints?
Yeah, because the... Can you better explain it? Cause
I don't know what you're thinking about, though.
Well, where she signed the exclusive deals and then she started breaking the exclusives.
So, a couple of years ago, Blueberry Cloth Diaper probably led the way in exclusives. And they were working with retailers directly, and they were making all these amazing exclusive prints. And the market was kind of totally crazy. Like, people would pay anything to complete their collection.
Kind of like Teeny Beanie Babies, but...
Yeah, but with cloth diapers.
With cloth diapers.
But now I think we're at the point where the market is so saturated that people don't really do that to the same extent, right? Like, it's okay to have a complete stash of 50, but once you're asking people to have 125, it's like, not reasonable, right?
Where do you draw the line?
So then Margareta at Blueberry, she started re-releasing some of these prints outside of the retailers. At least that's my understanding. And Blueberry, don't come after me if I got this story wrong. But this is what the story that goes around on the internet, right? And that was a pretty dramatic day for us because a lot of cloth diaper retailers broke up with Blueberry. And I think I can remember talking to you about it because obviously you remember.
I remember because that's something that just really strikes a chord. It's like you kind of sign that exclusive and then they re-release this diaper and then sell it to somebody else. I'd be pretty pissed if I were a retailer.
I would be pretty pissed if I was also a collector and I was like,
oh,
I was going to get $75 out of this diaper when I was done.
Well, yeah, that's right. Just like as a collector, it'd be like the same thing in the art world. Somebody just, I'll only make 100 of these prints ever. And then you start like pumping out prints again. It's like a kind of devalues.
Yeah, it's kind of a piss off. What's been like, what are you looking forward to once we're done diapering?
I'm looking forward to not having any diapers at all.
I guess if you were even using disposables, that would be a big win.
For me?
For all of us, like, the less poopy bums we have to change in our life, the better the world gets.
I think that's a bit too deep for this podcast.
All right. Well, hopefully we only have about a year left of diapering for Anna. And Walter, I think we could probably call done.
Just about.
Just about. Now that he's 3.
Wow.
That's kind of scary, eh? 3 years of cloth diapering.
It's scary that it took this long.
We're actually doing pretty good.
Are we?
Yeah, I think boys are supposed to potty train between 3 and 4, and he pretty much did it himself before he turned 3.
Well, with the help of, Hot Wheels.
Yeah. That might not be, like, the world's best parenting advice.
No?
to be bribing our child with Hot Wheels to go to the potty?
To poop.
That might not be what the experts in potty training suggest.
What do you think the experts in potty training suggest?
I have no idea because I don't want to listen to them.
Neither do I.
So, as parents, we did a lot of bribery for Walter on the potty. He also just like potty trained himself for the most part. Like
he pees on the potty.
Yeah, and we just let him be naked, and we just let him do his thing, and we used cloth training pants. Honestly, because they fit, and he was getting too big for diapers. And I don't know if you've ever like wrestled a 35-pound, 40-inch tall child to put on a diaper, but it's not fun.
He's strong.
Yeah, so it's just easier to put on underwear that's absorbent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's almost done with them. It's good.
It's all good. It's all good. Do you want to we'll end the podcast with like a rapid fire 5 questions to see what you know about cloth diapering?
Oh.
Okay, it's only 4 questions.
Only 4?
I only came up with 4. All right, can you name 3 different types of cloth diapers?
Types or brands?
Types.
Just a pre-fold. The one that's like just the blanket, all in one, a flat.
He's talking about a flat cloth diaper.
Yeah, okay. So a pre-fold, flat, all in one. What's the other?
Yeah.
How many?
I just said 3.
Just said okay.
I just said 3. I kept the bar low. All right, can you name 5 different brands?
Blueberry Nuggles, Mother Ease, Omaki, Apple Cheeks.
Yeah, there we go. And you named pretty much Canadian brands. Look at you go. Do you know any names of any prints or solids that we own?
No.
No? Oh,
Not at all.
I figured that question was a little bit out of the park.
I have like the names I would call them.
All right, so what's the name that you would call your favorite cloth diaper?
Red.
I don't think anybody names their cloth diaper red or green. What did I put?
Actually, no,
what did I put on
one.
Anna on bed before bed?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. What did you put on Walter before bed?
Some gray thing.
That was probably called Slate.
I think what you should have is like if you do a lineup of prints.
Oh, you know what Anna has on? She has blue couch.
You should have like a lineup of prints and then like what's this one called?
Yeah, but our listeners won't be able to. Okay, we're back with a few different cloth diapers from my sale bin. All right.
You can hear them?
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm going to post pictures of these in the show notes because I know that as viewers you can't, well, as listeners, you can't view them. But you might know before you know. I will honestly admit that I don't know what some of these are called, and I'm going to have to research it myself once we're done. So, what's this one?
Well, let me have a look here. Let's go with germs.
This is a good guess. This is a Funky Fluff in teal, and it's got all these weird little monsters on it. I have no idea what it's called.
Germs. They're germs.
They do look like germs, don't they? Okay. Next up is this yellow Bum Genius diaper.
Pirates.
Also known as Spence. If you're a Bum Genius fan, you will immediately know what he's talking about because it does have pirates on it. Alright, next up is a pretty Grovia number.
Old grandmother couch.
That's the name of the cloth diaper Anna is currently wearing by Blueberry.
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. I feel like this is called Ophelia, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to
Ophelia
Google
is a nice
it.
old lady name.
This is like inspired after flour sack towel prints, I believe. Anyways, this is the floral that Grovia came out with in the last year. Last but not least, a fancy diaper that I won the right to buy. I still had to pay for it.
Halloween.
Also known as Boo Berry. It is a black cloth diaper with Halloween-inspired motif. It is actually probably one of the first Halloween cloth diapers that I ever bought. It's pretty festive, don't you think?
Festive? You mean like
Yeah, it's festive.
Christmas?
Originally I had chosen this pretty one, but Eric, I told him what it was called while we were gathering.
Well, I forgot already, actually.
You don't remember this Pretty Bum Genius one with the pretty birds?
No, birds. Yeah.
It's called Harper.
Right.
Yeah. In one ear, out the other, right?
Oh, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay, back to your rapid fire questions.
All right, last question. What's that thing that you use to keep a flap closed on a baby? With the prongs.
No.
No? It's got like 3...
I know what you're talking about.
You don't know what it's called?
No.
It's called a snappy. I also said that was going to be your last question, but I said I was going to do 5 questions, and I've only done 4. So I think the last question should be, can you name 3 cloth diaper retailers?
Didn't we? Oh, cloth diaper retailers.
Yeah, we're like, I buy cloth diapers.
Okay, I'm going to cheat here because
money.
Omaki is also a retailer.
I guess so.
Mother Ease is also a retailer. And then there's the one in town here called...
This is really embarrassing because we live near a cloth diaper retailer. She's about 5 minutes away. Eric's been there about 2 or 3 times. She makes the most delightful cupcakes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
No, she's 5 minutes.
She actually lives in your in-laws' old house.
Really?
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Cozy Bums. The reason Eric remembers the first 2 is because when we were out east, we went and we visited Omaki, which I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, and Mother Ease. Yeah. And we got to see Mother Ease's manufacturing. That was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really neat. There are a lot of great Canadian manufacturers, hey?
I kind of was imagining something different, to be honest.
What were you imagining?
Well, like, keep in mind, I've never really been in a factory before. But I was imagining, like, you know, how it's made with the Coke cans, you know, or whatever.
But they're just doing small-scale cloth diaper.
It's just, like, a couple of ladies in the back with some sewing machines.
He doesn't exaggerate. I'll throw up a picture of the factory, quote-unquote, in our show notes. And then we visited Omaki, which we just visited their warehouse. They manufacture in Quebec, so we didn't get to see their...
Oh, they were in...
They were in Blaisdell, and then they manufacture out in Montreal, so we didn't get to see their manufacturing.
But I'm sure it was also... Well, maybe they would have had a larger... More what I think of, like, how it's made.
That's true.
When they stitch together the Levi's, you know.
Well, their Levi's is, like, mass-producing, and cloth diapering is still, like, not mainstream, so...
Yeah.
So what's your one wish for the cloth diaper future? Let's close out the show.
I would hope it becomes a little bit less, a little bit more mainstream, a little bit more normal to cloth diaper.
You would rather disposable diaper?
Hey, we're done diapering.
So I don't care what other people do.
This is other people's problem. Cloth diapering wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. So
it's just if you put, you know, a disposable there and a cloth diaper there, it's just a little easier to just slap a disposable on.
But they smell.
They do smell.
All right, so here's hoping more people cloth diaper. That's the end of our podcast. Catch the show notes at clothdiaperpodcast.com. I guess I will be adding some photos of the cloth diapers I quizzed Eric on, and
I feel like I should have tried to come up with cooler names.
Yeah, you weren't
like
very
trendy
savvy.
Names. But it's what, us being honest, you know, it's what I would call these prints.
I don't know how I'm going to play this game with other people.
Well,
I guess it really only works, though, with a cloth diapering dad who doesn't really pay attention to the details.
Or in-person podcasts or interviews. You know,
All
like other
right.
moms, like, you could just totally do it. Like, what's this print name? What's this print name? And I'm sure not everybody's going to get all the prints.
So if you live in Prince George, British Columbia, and you want to be on this podcast, email me at bailey@clothdiaperpodcast.com.
If you want to play the cloth diaper print game show.
Yeah. Also, if you just want to be on the podcast because you have a pretty awesome story to tell about cloth diapering, you can email me at bailey@clothdiaperpodcast.com. You can also find the Cloth Diaper Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, and the web. See you
Cloth
later.
Diaper Podcast.
Don't make it happen.
No?
No, it's not
You're
gonna
gonna cut
happen.
that out?